Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me. I'm going to tell you guys some life updates and where I've been. It's been almost 5 months since I uploaded a video to this channel, and that kind of ticks me off. I don't ever want to do that again. I'm not going to make excuses or anything. I'm literally just going to tell you guys where I've been and what's been going on. And I'm going to be doing my makeup as I'm going. It's not going to be like a full-on tutorial. I'll just be showing you guys what I'm using and you can watch me do it. Kind of like we're getting ready together and chit-chatting. So yeah, I'm just going to lay out my products real quick because I should have done that before. Okay, I'm going to start with the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. I got this a few months ago. So far, I love it. Haven't noticed like a crazy huge difference, but it definitely does work. And it smells amazing. Hi baby! My cat is on my bed in my room right now, and I don't really know what he's thinking with all these lights right now. I think he like is pissed that I like disturbed his sleep. I've also been using the Maybelline Master Camo color correcting pens. What color do they call this? This is called Apricot. Orange cancels out like purple and darker shades, so these are for my under eye bag. I should be using a mirror. I can't see a thing. Anyway, I don't really know where to begin, and if I'm ever looking down or reading something, it's because I literally wrote out notes about things I want to talk about because I didn't want to like forget anything, because a lot has been going on since I've done a sit down video talking to you guys on this channel. I've done vlogs on my vlog channel. If you guys didn't know I have a vlog channel, you can go over there and check it out. I'll link it right here. But yeah, life has kind of just been crazy. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Sam. I'm 23 years old. I live in New Jersey. I'm currently still living at home with my family, trying to save some moolah before I possibly move. I'm a full-time hairstylist at Dry Bar. I freelance on the side, as well as do YouTube videos, which I'm super excited to be getting back into. Oh, and you guys already know, it's my favorite BB cream of all time. Maybelline Dream BB Cream. I'm in the color medium right now. I'm still not medium dark. And summer's almost over. And for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm using the color Light Medium Sand right now. So lately, I've just been working 4 to 5 days a week, enjoying my summer at my parents' beach house, which they just got, which I film a lot of during Vlogust, and just trying to enjoy my summer. And part of the reason I was gone for a little while was, and if you guys don't know, my boyfriend Alex and I have been together for almost 9 years. It's going to be 9 years in September. And he is a Marine. And he was at TBS in Virginia from September to like April. We road tripped across the country, which that video is going up on my vlog channel soon, to move him out to Cali for MOS training. I know a lot of people have been asking me what his MOS is. We don't know for sure, but I'm going to leave that up to him whether he wants to tell you guys or not. I'm obviously very open about him being in the military, but keeping in mind that we do have to keep some things private, and we'll just keep that private until he wants to tell you guys or not. But yeah, right now he's living out in California for a few months while he's doing MOS training. And yeah, we've been long distance for almost a year. In total, we are going to be long distance for a year and 3 months when all is said and done. Hopefully when he is done with MOS school, I can go with him and we won't have to torture ourselves much more. So when he started TBS in September of 2018, I was still in my same routine at Dry Bar 5 days a week. We would see each other once or twice a month, which was awesome because he was driving distance. So either I would drive to him or he would occasionally drive home. And it was so nice and we got so used to doing that. And then they were like, you're going to Cali for 7 months. And out of those 7 months, only like 5 of that was for his training. They made him move out there way early. We both road tripped. I was very, very grateful to have the coworkers that I did to help me out and covering me. It was very important to both me and Alex that I went on this road trip with him to move him out there so we could spend this time together before he was living out there for a while. Although I didn't really want to like go camping and go sightseeing and do all that stuff, this was just an experience that we were never going to be able to have again. So it was really important to me to take off of work and go do that with him for 3.5 weeks because that's something he wanted to do. And that time together is something that I will never forget. We definitely as a couple needed that trip. It was so much fun. We got a rooftop tent for the Jeep and we slept in about half the trip. Sometimes we couldn't find campsites, sometimes the weather was bad, sometimes we just weren't in the mood to set up or sleep in the tent. And yeah, it was just an amazing trip and that vlog will be out soon. So subscribe to my vlog channel and stay tuned for that video because it's gonna be awesome. Also real quick, like I'm gonna be using 2 new palettes. The one palette is not really new. I've only used it a handful of times, but I finally got my hands on the Holmes X Physicians Formula Butter Collection. Oh, it's just amazing. I literally dipped into a few colors. We have our bronzer, our blush, our highlight, and our eyeshadows. I'm not going to be using the eyeshadows today. I'm going to be using eyeshadows from the ColourPop Disney Designer Collection. This palette is amazing. I've only used it a handful of times, but I love it. TBS, obviously, compared to OCS, was way easier. It was way more enjoyable. We saw each other way more, and it was doable because he was about a 5-hour drive. And we got so used to that, and then, like I said, they moved him literally to the other side of the country. And that's just what happens. That is military life. You kind of just have to laugh at it. We are definitely making the most of it now. But while he was at TBS, I didn't really pick up that many more shifts. I did occasionally like pick up a shift here and there if I was going away and needed some extra money. Or if I was not working that weekend, I would work like the whole beginning of the week. But I wasn't really overworking myself. Because the one advice I will give to someone who is in a long distance relationship or is going to be in a long distance relationship, especially if your SO's in the military, distractions. Distractions are great, whether it's making sure you do something with your friends literally once a week, you join a club, you pick up a new hobby, something. But make sure that they're healthy distractions. Because part of the reason I have not uploaded a video in so long, while he was at TBS, obviously I kept going and visiting him and I felt like I was living out of a suitcase. And as amazing as that was, it was really hard. I almost just felt like I could just get married and live down there with him because it was like I would pack the suitcase, I'd go down there, I'd come back and I wouldn't unpack it because he'd be coming home 2 weeks later and I'd stay at his house and like it was kind of just, I was never home. I was definitely taking advantage of seeing him while I could, and I don't regret that because now he's so far away and we see each other like every 2 months. I don't regret it at all. That was kind of just the cycle that I was in, and it was very hard to get into a routine when my main focus was seeing him as much as I possibly could because we didn't know where he was going next and I didn't know if I was going to go with him next. Ooh, these are pigmented, guys. These are real pigmented. I expect nothing less from the Queen Milso herself, Holmes. Side note, I've been watching her since before Davis, okay? Like from her old fiance when she had, you know, she was in her apartment with the freaking blonde and black underneath hair. Like I've been watching her. I'm an OG since forever, and the fact that she married Davis, who's in the army and like has a baby now and like all this stuff, like I just feel like I'm like growing with her, like, and I can relate to her like so much. Even if I couldn't, I'd probably still watch her because she's just amazing and I've been watching her for so long. Anyway, so when I got back from the road trip, I thought that a great way to distract myself, since I have to be able to afford being in a long distance relationship now, which by the way is the most frustrating part I think of being in a long distance relationship besides communication, is how expensive it is. Not even kidding. Like we can deal with it if we're able to talk to each other and we communicate and, you know, make sure we FaceTime and call each other. It's annoying, don't get me wrong, but I think one of the most annoying things is just how much it costs So my smart thought, oh, to distract myself, let me just start working 6 days a week. My job is only open 6 days a week. We're closed on Sundays. And let me tell you, that is not the way to go. And if you're gonna do 6 days a week, don't do crazy hours, would be my best advice. Also, guys, we're gonna ignore my eyebrows. I'm waiting to wax them until like right before Alex comes home so they're fresh. I got 2 more weeks, so we're just gonna leave them like crazy like this. I did 6 days a week for like 2 to 2.5 months. I think it was 2.5 months. And I was miserable. I had no time to see my friends. I had no time to like go run errands. My room was a disaster. I would go to work, come home, go to sleep, wake up, go to work. It was not a good time. Sure, I was making a little bit more money, but not like an insane amount more for the amount I was stressing and the hours I was working. So I went and visited Alex in Vegas for the 4th of July. That was the first time we saw each other in 2 months. And I took off, and my job has kind of been giving us all a little bit of a hard time about taking off. As long as you give your 3 weeks, it shouldn't matter. And I give like months notice, because as soon as Alex gets his schedule, that's kind of what we do, is I just like take off when I'm gonna see him for the rest of whatever he's doing. So we already have planned the next few times I'm seeing him. And I think that's really important too when you're in a long distance relationship, is to have something to look forward to. So even if you're only gonna see them like once, or if you can't see them at all, schedule like a FaceTime where you guys can like do something together, whether it's like eating or like, you know, watching a movie together, watching a show together. Or like I said, if you're going to see them at least once or twice, it gives you something to look forward to. So I think that's really, really important, and that's what I was trying to do. And they were giving me a very, very hard time about taking off. And I had to like kind of like hone in and be like, what is important for me right now? And I was talking to Alex when I got back, because I came back and I didn't even give myself a day off. I literally got home in the afternoon and went to work right the next morning, and I was so stressed and it was so annoying. That's when I realized that distractions are key, but it has to be healthy distractions. And I went almost this whole entire time that we've been long distance overworking myself, and the traveling back and forth when he was at TBS, like I said, I don't regret it. I definitely probably overworked myself because I was constantly working and then going and seeing him. But the biggest thing right now, especially because I'm not going to see him as often, is making money to go see him. But if I'm stressing myself out working like 6 or 7 days a week, whether it's at Dry Bar or doing freelance clients, and I just realized like it's really not that important. What's important to me right now is being healthy and happy and focusing on my relationship, on my friends and family, and on my YouTube. Because when I realized that I hadn't uploaded a video in 5 months, I wanted to literally vomit. I was so upset. I was so pissed off, because that's not like what I wanted to do with my channel. I didn't want my channel to just be like, oh, every once in a while I upload a video. Like, no, I want to grow this channel, grow this community, and I want to upload videos because I know a lot of my subscribers are not just Milsos, but a lot of them are, and they're interested in hearing like what's going on in my life and where Alex is in his career and what I'm doing to get through it. And I know other people are just interested in what I'm doing in my life in general. So it was really important to me to get back into this and start uploading videos again. Before I went to Vegas, let me tell you, I started working out. I started meal prepping and eating healthier, because one of the biggest things when he was at TBS was I didn't look like it. I'm a very tiny person. I gained so much weight because I stress ate all the time. And at least I realized that right away, that that was an unhealthy habit that I was getting into, and getting into a routine and meal prepping and working out occasionally. Not all the time. I'm not going crazy. That was really important to me. So I was doing that all while working 6 days a week, and then it hit me when I got back that I was like, okay, you're still overworking yourself and driving yourself insane, and you can't do this to yourself. This is not important. So yeah, I kind of just had one of those moments where I was like realizing what is most important in life, and realizing that that wasn't it. So I went down to working my normal 4 or 5 days a week. I've been enjoying the beach this summer. Really, when you look at it, I'd only be enjoying it for like a month and a half out of the whole summer, because I realized this like in July. But I'm really, really happy that I am getting into more of a better routine as far as working and hanging out with friends and family and relaxing and YouTube, because those, once again, are the things that are most important to me. And although I kind of am rushing for work right now, I was so excited to sit in front of this camera today. Right, Squinchy? Was I like so excited? He has no idea what's going on, but he knows I was excited. He could feel it. So with that being said, you guys will definitely be getting a lot more videos coming soon. I would really love if you commented down below any suggestions. I have a ton of videos like in a list that I've been making on my phone and on my computer for months now that I just never got to do. So I will definitely be uploading those. But I would love to hear your suggestions and hear what kind of videos you guys like would really want to see and would enjoy watching. There's like no fixing these brows right now. Even if I'm down the shore and I'm not doing anything, I thought it was very, very important to be able to be down there and be by myself and get into a routine by myself. Because even if Alex and I, you know, I do move with him and we are stationed somewhere, there's times that he could not be there and I may be by myself, and I've never really been by myself before. So I've really been every weekend enjoying the time by myself to get things done and be productive and just like relax and enjoy where I am in my life right now. I really realized that like as badly as I want to move with him and go with him, the more and more I wish for that and rush that, I miss out on like a whole bunch of other stuff going on in my life, and I don't want to regret that. So that was really important, and I'm really happy I realized that now, because he graduates in about 4 months. So I still have 4 whole months to get so much done, and I have so many plans of things I want to do in those 4 months as far as my channel goes and at home and with friends and just stuff like that. I recently found, I'm sorry this is like all about like military and MILSO related stuff, but that is just what's going on in my life right now. But I found so many new MILSOs on YouTube. Well, they're not new, but like they're new to me on YouTube that I've been loving. And I just wanted to like literally name a few for anyone who wants to go watch anyone, because they are like a huge reason that I got inspired and super motivated to like get my life in order. I've been watching Cami Carter. She's a makeup artist and a MILSO here on YouTube. Her husband is in the Air Force and she recently found out that she's pregnant. So I've been like binge watching all of her videos. I've been binge watching Tara Henderson. She is amazing. Her husband was a Marine. He just got out. I don't know if he's going into the reserves or not. He mentioned that in a video, but I'm not 100% sure. But you guys should go watch her because she does a lot of like cleaning and declutter videos and daytime and nighttime routines with her kids. And like, I hope that when I'm a mom, I'm like just like her and as organized and as fun as her. I've found Chloe's life. She's hysterical. They're currently stationed in Hawaii, so I've been watching her a whole lot, you know, putting that energy out into the world. And then my friend who I wanted to mention, her name is Alex. Her fiance is in the Army, and we actually met on Instagram because I've met a lot of MILSOs on Instagram, but she actually lives down the shore where I go every weekend, and we've been talking for a year about how we wanted to meet up and get together, and it just never happened. And we met up for the first time last weekend. And she's just such a sweetheart. She's so amazing. And it's so funny because we're literally like the same person. And we were just like hanging out and talking for literally 3 hours last week when we first met. And we just had a ball. So she doesn't have a channel, even though I was trying to convince her to make a channel. But she does have an Instagram. I will leave it right here. You guys should go follow her. She has the greatest Instagram. No wonder she has a bunch of followers, because her aesthetic is amazing. She's trying to teach me how to be like that, but I feel like I'm a lost cause. My old bio said my Instagram theme is like my life, a beautiful mess, and honestly that's just so true. She's also a singer, and she just came out with like the most awesome summer anthem ever, so you guys should totally go listen to it. I'm gonna link all that down below, as well as everyone's channels that I mentioned. And yeah, if you're not a MILSO, I apologize that this video was kind of all about that, but at the same time I wanted to do a life updates video, and this is what's going on in my life. Obviously, the military is like a huge part of our life. I'm obviously not going to do videos about it all the time, but it is a huge part of our life, and I felt like it was really important in this Chit Chat Get Ready with me to tell you guys where I've been and what's been going on in my life, and this is what's been going on. It's sad that it took me this long to realize that working like a psycho person wasn't the healthy distraction that I needed, but I'm so happy I found out now, and I have 4 more months left to, you know, achieve as many goals as possible before, you know, we possibly move. But yeah, I'm just super excited for everything that's going to be going on my channel, my beauty channel, and my vlog channel. So yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to my vlog channel, definitely go check that one out as well. I don't upload on there as often, but I'm definitely going to be uploading on my beauty channel a lot more. I'm just super excited for what's going to be going on in my life and on my channels in the next few months, and I hope you guys stick around to watch while I document it all. Last step is obviously to set my face. I'm going to do that off camera, but I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this video and listening to me ramble. I'm sorry if it's not what you guys were interested in, but I just wanted to give you guys a little rundown on what's been going on in my life, what my priorities are right now, and what you guys can expect from my channels in the future. I hope that you guys subscribe and stick around for future videos. Bye guys. To mute your Tom and Jerry squish. It's a little loud. So weird. Squinchy! Already 4 minutes in and have 4 minutes of unnecessary footage. Love that for me. Oh, alright, you can't make your little noises, alright? You gotta just zip it. Lie down and go to sleep or watch me. Ooh, careful, careful. Hey. Train. I can't like focus. So I was like, oh, my foot's asleep. It was very hard to talk and do mascara at the same time. My eyebrows are so bad, dude. Oh my god.
I've already come to the conclusion that I'm gonna be a little late for work. It doesn't matter though, my first client isn't until like 12:30, so I don't know why I need to get there at 12. Whatever. Priorities, am I right? Running through the fields, not a